Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Agave Talk, your number one source for everything agave. We appreciate you being here with us today. Today, really excited, we are bringing you a brand new brand to us. This is Izo, and this is their Sotol offering. Yes. With that being said, we have done a recent review on this brand's mezcal. Yes, the Mezcal Cenizo. I'm going to put a link up there. Go click that if you haven't seen it yet. But they do make a mezcal. They make some other offerings as well. But today, the star of the show is their Sotol. If you have never had Sotol before, Sotol is not agave. Okay, yeah, this is agave talk. And this is an agave? No, it's not. It's made from a plant called Sotol, nicknamed the desert spoon. Specifically, there's a couple different varieties. This bottle is made out of the Dasylirian Willeri variety. It's more of a shrub, and it's actually more related to asparagus than it is an actual agave plant. But Sotol is kind of like a cousin to the world of mezcals and tequilas, right? So that's why we absolutely always welcome Sotols to the channel. So this right here, again, Izo, this spirit is clocking in at 47%. It is made in Durango, Mexico. Again, 100% Dasylirian, that desert spoon. I encourage you to go down that rabbit hole. Go, check that out online. The bottle itself, the striking red, it's won a gold competition. The dots here on the label, I'm not sure what happened in shipping. Maybe like it got wet or something, but those dots right there shouldn't be there, I believe. But maybe they are, I don't know. The other bottle, there's no dots. This one has it, so I'm chalking it up. Something happened during shipping. It is what it is. But looking at the rest of our bottle, they kind of got a little story on the back. We'd have you go check out their website, isomezcal.com, to, read the entire story. But after you do that, first, finish this video, okay? Wait, does that make sense? After you do... No, before you do that, all right? Before you do that, finish this video, because we are about to open this bad boy up and try this with you for the first time. We got that band, Durango, Mexico, and Sotol. About to show you this top right here. The top is actually locally sourced onyx. Really heavy. The same top they have on the Mezcal Joven. That is a Cenizo agave. So I'm going to cleanly take this neckband and slice it over there. Slice it right there. And then we will let your bottles pop. Oh yeah. Taking a look at that. Again, beautifully heavy bottle stopper right there. And just, the little details. You could tell this brand, too, they put a lot of attention to details and just really clean looking with those red and black labels. So we already said, please like and follow. Not going to go through that again, but we will pour this out and let it open up. This right here, I can already smell it. Can already smell this, yes. Let's take a look at the legs and tiers. How sticky is this? That is pretty sticky. You can see it. You can see it right there. That little line going around the glass. That's what we mean when we're talking legs and tiers. Oh yeah, look at that thick band. That's going to tell you kind of what the mouthfeel is going to feel like. It might be a little bit viscous. It might be sticking around on the palate a little bit. So super excited to check this out. Clocking in at 47%, 100% Dasylirian Willeri. Actually poured a pretty big pour. So cheers, salud, everybody. Let's take a sniff. Oh, that's interesting. So Sotols themselves, it's wild. If you have never tried any Sotol, we highly recommend that you do. Sotols themselves, again, just being that desert spoon, the shrub, it takes about 15 years for the plant itself to actually come to maturity. So you're taking so many years for the plant to even grow, to then be used within this bottle. It's just the plant itself is going to take on so many different flavors over the years. You know, was there a drought? Was there a lot of rain? What was the weather like? What was the environment like? You know, was there any pollution? Was there not? Like, there's just so many environmental factors that play into a plant taking 15 years to grow that, oh my gosh, the smell on some of these, they can completely be different. So I'm getting the Dacelerian smell. It's very earthy, very, very earthy. And it's kind of pungent as well, a little bit funky. I don't want to say moldy, but it's definitely a little funky, kind of cheese-ish. But this is more earthy, definitely like soil, clay, even like a clay pot, like soil, clay pot. Oh man, this kind of soapy too. It's got a little soap to it, but that, kind of falls back into that pungent. It's not super smoky, even though Sotols and Mezcals really share a lot of the same production methods, with like baking it underground and stuff like that. Sotols themselves don't trend themselves to be like super smoky, where some Mezcals, you really get that. But this right here is just slow roasted, like earth, soil, definitely that clay in there, kind of like wet clay, wet gravel. And it's a little funky on the back. Maybe even like yogurt or something. I don't know if I want to say cheese. Maybe more like yogurt, because it's kind of soft. But clocking in at 47%. Yeah, there's like no alcohol on this whatsoever, which is really interesting. Well, let's take a sip. Cheers. Salud, everybody. Thanks for being with us. Oh, yeah. That's that Daceleri in there. It's grassy. You're getting grass, fresh cut grass, wet grass, earthy grass, like wet gravel. You're definitely getting a lot of that in there. What always blows me away, though, is with many mezcals and other, agave spirits and or cousin spirits. Remember, Sotol is not agave. It's clocking in at 47%. How easy this is to drink, it always blows my mind. But this right here, again, it really, really earthy. Let me take another sip. Oh, yeah. So even too, I'm getting kind of like sugarcane. Like, if you ever had raw sugarcane and you just bit into it, it's a different sweetness. And it's definitely like that raw. There's a hint of sweetness to it. Nothing artificial, absolutely not. But it's just like that raw, fresh, green, like sugarcane, that crunch. You're biting into it. You're getting that rush of juice and saliva, absolutely. Then mixed with some of that earth, that grass, that wet clay, wet gravel. Sotol is just such a unique spirit. Highly recommend you guys check out many of our other Sotol videos from other brands that we've done. Really an experience in its own right. Absolutely. Let me take this last sip. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Just absolutely, so unique. These spirits, what these producers are doing, hats off to everybody, within the Sotol community, making these really, really craft spirits themselves with such a unique plant. Hats off. Great stuff. This is Izo Sotol. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like and subscribe, as well as follow us on Instagram at Agave Talk, all right? If you ever had this, drop a comment down below. If you've never had this, well, we appreciate you being here with us, all right? Take care, everybody.